so wonderful. Thank you so very much for your time today. I'm so excited to be speaking to you about this wonderful movie. It's got so many beautiful things in it, both comedy wise and just heartwarming wise. And I would say that you are one of the wonderful things in this film too.
Oh, thank you.
Of course. When you approach and receive a film such as this, do you ever think to yourself, it is my goal to be the scene stealer in every possible scene because you absolutely steal the show in this?
Oh, thank you so much for saying that. No, I mean, I don't think I ever um, start a project like that. I mean, I'm just trying to find my inner connection to the character and um, and do a background on the character and see how I most truthfully can relate to the character. That's where I start, I suppose. And my own being a mother, the motherhood challenges as well as joy informed the character a great deal. And I relish the moments that I could be comedic because I seldom get this type of part. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I'm so happy that you brought up the motherhood aspect of this film. And, of course, I was thinking about Dee Dee and your role in that film too, and just the many different ways you bring to life the challenges that come with motherhood, whether it's raising a middle schooler about to be a high schooler or raising a grown woman who is trying to move on to the next steps. Um, I guess, as you consider your own motherhood and just all of the experiences that you have, do you find yourself being more connected to these characters in particular, just because you have had that experience? Or I guess how do these roles compare to some of the other ones you've had the privilege to work on?
I've had the fortune of playing very like filmmakers' mothers, filmmakers' autobiographical and very deeply personal films and playing their mothers. Um, it just so happens that ever since I gave birth, this has been my most important role in real life.
Yes.
And with Wedding Banquet, even though she's a supporting part, um, I do relate to her in a way that she has her children with the best of intentions. I'm sure most mothers, all mothers, at least most mothers, love their children. I mean, I think probably that's the most fierce love, that's the most unconditional love, but at the same time, we do make mistakes
Mm.
and we do hurt our children sometimes. And like Mei Chen in the film, she thinks, she and many other gay families and gay young people see her as the mother for all gay people. Um, but before that, she did hurt her daughter. She hurt
Mhm.
her daughter very, very deeply. And so that's where I, relate to the character.
Mhm.
I
It
mean, I
is.
enjoy the moments when she's oblivious, when she just, you know, conveniently forgets that she herself had a past of not accepting her daughter. She I relish that moment. She's just overdoing it, and she's
Dancing with the drag queen at the start of
going,
the film,
yeah,
just having so much fun.
yeah, yeah.
No, it is. That is such an important part of this story, and just seeing the obviously we don't get to see what their relationship was like in the past, and we learn little snippets of it where there was some time where there was no communication between the two of them, and the immense hurt and regret that builds up in both of these characters. As you started working on this film and as you began learning a little bit more about May's character, did you and Kelly Marie or Andrew get to talk a little bit about that strained relationship and maybe what that might have looked like as just build up a repertoire with everyone?
Um, my first Zoom meeting with Andrew, lasted pretty long, lasted over an hour, and we didn't really talk about the old wedding banquet or the script. We just really talked about our own personal stories.
Mm.
You know, he was telling me about his relationship with his mother and his own coming out story with his parents. And me, talking about my daughter's very tumultuous teen years. And, you know, that was that was really the most important learning that I've ever had in my life. Um, those years, I had a steep learning curve and a lot of drama and hurt feelings. How I've always just wanted to make it up, and I too myself overcompensate. Um, regretful of those mistakes. So in a way, whenever I play a mother like that, it is cathartic. It is redemptive. Um, it's I I'm grateful that I have the chance to be a mother again and again and again on screen and just to try to be better.
I'm sure, as you said, obviously there is a bit of catharsis filling these roles. Is it also, I don't know, is it a little difficult too to maybe be either being face to face again with some similar issues that maybe you and your family have experienced? I'm sure a lot of that kind of plays into it too.
Yes, there is always that vulnerability that comes with the job, I suppose. And I
Hmm.
think we are, um, actors are sensitive and we do need to be opening ourselves up and be vulnerable. Um, that just comes with the territory. So it can be challenging. I mean,
Hmm.
there will be sleepless nights sometimes, after you confronted yourself, like in some of the moments in the scene that you play.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, but that comes with territory, comes with the
Hmm.
territory. And I think, fortunately for me or any artist, I think, all your anguish, your suffering, all the pain, of course, all the joys and are material, are asset that you can use. It becomes something that's productive.
Hmm.
And so you can transform them into your wealth and to express it and hopefully enrich other people. That's just part of who we are, our jobs as, artists in any other like format or, that's what being an artist is all about, I think.
It's all at the end of the day supposed to be a reflection of life and expressing
Yeah,
that through your characters too.
yeah.
I I was at the Sundance premiere and you shared a very funny tidbit about your co-stars maybe engaging in a little too much fun behind the scenes. I wanted to hear if you had any other, just cherished memories that you shared with everybody on this cast because it really is such a beautiful and bright cast of people.
Yeah, it's a wonderful group of ensemble. I mean, I get to play mostly with Kelly Marie Tran
Yes.
because that's the mother-daughter relationship in the film, and well, this is not like a funny, hilarious story, but it is our sort of that's my initial feeling towards her is
Hmm.
that we were doing a scene. I think it was the scene when she started telling me about how much I hurt her. at around the dining table.
Hmm.
And usually, Andrew is so thoughtful and the gentle, and he's always that way. But that day, eh, Kelly has to do her side of that speech many times.
Mm.
I would say like 7, 8 times,
Oh gosh.
and the emotion was very full, and then take one, take two, take three, take four, and afterwards I'm like, whoa, tears just flowing out of her on take eight, take nine. I said, well, Kelly, that is amazing that you can keep it fresh like that. I
Yeah.
said, being as experienced as I am, I would think that's challenging. And so I know that I'm working with a truthful, really truthful, good scene partner. And I feel fortunate that when acting is all about you and your partner.
Hmm.
And so she was a great partner. And I feel very fortunate. I was talking to Yuh-jung earlier,
Hmm.
that we had one scene together and we just felt each other and enjoyed each other. And because we were great scene partners together. And so I felt that with Kelly.
And I fully agree with you. Kelly is wonderful in this film, and you and Yoo-jung, again, such scene stealers in the film. Well, Joan, I have to wrap up, but I just want to thank you so very much for your time. Congratulations again on this wonderful film, and thank you again.
Thank you. I'm
Thank
glad
you.
you enjoyed it.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.